I want to show you a tip when storing your paint. Now I've cleaned out this bucket here and I'm going to store this paint in here, but I wanted to strain it first. Okay, I'm going to end up straining it again down in here, but I cleaned this out all the way. I cleaned out the edges, and I also cleaned off the top. And I also peeled up this rubber gasket that fits around here, and I cleaned all that off, cleaned around the edges. Now I can gently put this back down in there all the way around so that when I put this lid back on, it's going to seal it and keep the air from coming in here. Had I not have cleaned this out, this was all full of paint, and this is like an eggshell, semi-gloss type of paint, and so there are all types of little bits of paint rolling up over the edges of here. So if I would have put that back down on there, I wouldn't have gotten a proper seal. So if you're really concerned about making a good tight seal, if you're going to store paint in here, this is what I would recommend, putting this back on. Now if you're just going to use this paint back and forth until it's done, you don't have to clean out this little rubber gasket. You know, just showing you if you want to store the paint and if you want to go the extra mile. Here's a little trick I want to show you. I'm ready to store this paint, and I've got maybe 3.5 gallons of paint in here, maybe 4 at a pinch, probably 3.5 or so. And I've cleaned this lid off, I've cleaned this edge off really good, and I've also taken this rubber gasket out. See that black gasket in there? I cleaned that all out, put that back in there. And I'm going to put that back on there because I want a tight lid. But before I do that, I heard this trick from the paint store. You take a piece of plastic like this, and I'm going to put it right down into the paint. Being careful not to get any bubbles underneath the plastic, between the plastic and the paint. I want to have a nice tight bond. Okay? And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to just leave this other plastic in here. Then next time I pull this out, I'm going to gently pull this out of here. But what that's going to do, it's going to prevent this air in the container from affecting my paint any more than necessary because the plastic is all the way down in there. Okay, so this paint will store way longer than a paint can that does not have this plastic. Now, if you had it way down here, then that would be even more of a reason why to put plastic. Okay, you pull the plastic out after, 2 or 3 months, 5 months, whatever. Okay, now put this on there and make sure you get a good tight seal all the way around it. And if you want, tap it with a hammer, stand back and look and make sure that the reveal is the same all the way around there. And that's going to do way better than just putting the lid on there, dirty lid with paint all over it and that sort of thing. Okay? There's your tip for the day.